how condescending you libtards are. I just love it.
Is condescending when you have water outside the glass?
You just think you're so above everybody else.
Is that when it's hot outside but cold inside and you get moisture on your windows? Is that condescending?
No, but I do have a question for you.
Okay, go for it.
Did you ever get polio?
Oh, I love this question.
Can you walk straight? Did you ever get polio?
Sure didn't.
You didn't. Why?
It was eradicated for the most part.
How?
Through a safe, effective vaccine, turns out.
Yeah, and it actually worked, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going around still pumping the shot that only idiots
I think what you're
took.
confused about is that when polio was mandated, the vaccine was mandated, everybody took it, and there wasn't half the country who had been hit in the head collectively with a cartoon frying pan that was walking around saying, polio is a hoax, and it's not real, and I'm not going to do anything that I'm not going to trust this fucking vaccine. Everyone took it, and then because everyone took it, it couldn't spread, and therefore it fucking disappeared. That's how vaccines work.
So you're saying because people didn't take the shot, that's why the shot didn't work.
It did work. It worked in spite of that.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
That's so my wife, who was shot happy and booster happy, got COVID time and time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
It really worked. And I even did a test.
Brother.
You want to hear my test?
What happens is, I'm just going to explain how this works.
Okay, let's hear it, doctor.
Yeah, okay. When you get the vaccine, right? When we watch the rollout of the vaccine,
keep scrambling.
The overwhelming. I'm just trying to explain it to you, like as if you are in 5th grade, because I assume that is sort of the reading level in which we are dealing. When you get the vaccine, you watched precipitously the people who were hospitalized. Everybody that came in hospitalized with COVID, who couldn't breathe, who needed to be on a respirator, was vaccinated. People who got vaccinated and got COVID did not need to be hospitalized, and most of them, almost all of them, survived the fucking infection, which was the whole goddamn point. So when your wife got COVID and didn't die a bunch of different times, that is an example of the fucking vaccine working, dude. Unfortunately for you, that is exactly how the vaccine works. It lessens your symptoms so you don't die. Huh?
So you're saying to all these people and the 1 million friends you have that the vaccine cured the cold.
What?
You heard me.
The cold?
Yeah, the cold or COVID, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's two different things. It's not a cold.
Look at the definition. It's a cold virus. Okay? And the only people it threatened was people with who were already
we're 4 years later
up.
having the same fucking conversation. I can't believe this.
I can't believe you're sitting there.
It's only killing old people, so let them die. It's still the refrain from you fucking heartless weirdos.
When they proved it had no effect on children at all.
It had crazy. It was giving children fucking heart disease.
Give me a motherfucking break, dude.
You're an idiot, dude.
I'm an idiot when you're sitting there saying that your shot cured COVID.
It didn't cure COVID.
Okay, you just said it did.
I sure didn't. It's like trying to fucking explain this to a sea turtle.
You know, my wife used to come home with tests all the time, or we'd have them on our porch. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, I think I have it again. I'm like, wait a minute, let's try something. Okay. So I took her in the room and I had SEX with her. And I'm like, okay, now take the test.
So this entire situation that you were describing is so fucking unhinged, dude.
So I told her, now take the test.
Just remember that you are on the internet in front of 2,000
Hey, I'm just trying to prove to you how stupid you sound. I told her after we're done, take the test. So she took the test and it was positive. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I'm still here.
Let's just recap for Joe for a second. Joe goes, his wife comes home. She's like, I'm sick. I don't feel well. And Joe's like, let's fuck. Okay. And then he goes, then take the test. This is the most unhinged shit, Joe. It's just so fucking crazy that you're like.
Well, I'm trying to prove to her how stupid she is. And then she
sounds like a loving, close relationship that you have with your wife. You don't resent her at all for like making decisions about her own personal fucking health and hygiene.
Well, I told her good luck in a couple of years. We'll see what happens.
Sounds like a loving, devoted relationship you guys have.
I took a policy out on her right after that too.
This guy's a winner, man. Listen,
Holy shit, dude.
I am a winner.
It's unbelievable that people have this much fucking audacity to come on the internet and say shit like this. That's crazy.
Hey, I tell everybody that story because
Joe,
that
do me a
shit don't
favor.
work.
Joe, do me a favor. I just want to, before you leave, what shape, is that your dog?
Hold on, let me shut my door. Shut up!
This can't be real.
Okay, what's up?
This can't be real, dude. You're making this up.
Oh, it's real. It's fucking real. Tell everybody that story. Because
Is somebody fucking recording this? Please.
anybody with a brain knows the shot did no good at all.
Joe, what shape, do me a favor, what shape is the Earth?
It's fucking round. What do you think?
I don't. You would be surprised at people's answer to that. And
I don't wear a white curly wig and walk around with a musket either. Okay? I am not a
and yet you hold beliefs from that era pretty close to your chest, seemingly.
no, I can care less about that era.
Oh my God.
I'm not a right-wing teabagger or whatever they call them.
what is happening? Can I try?
Would you be requesting the withdrawal and basically like a submission to a hostile foreign power invading a sovereign nation? Would you accept Trump bowing and relenting and showing and bowing down to a show of force from Russia because they aren't getting what they want and that we're standing up to them? Would you think that Trump withdrawing after being shown a sign of force would be something that you would sit here and fucking defend?
No, I don't think. Typically, in
In the history of our world, have we ever fucking done that? Ever? Not one time. Well,
Do you
Vietnam.
think Trump would have shot a balloon down and wiped his ass with it? Yes.
Joe, I gotta ask, what are you watching in between this and what you're coming in?
You know what? Actually, just a minute. I got to go to dinner in a second, but I love all these comments about.
Where you going to dinner, Joe?
Huh?
Where you going to dinner? Red Lobster?
No, I'm gonna have some pizza.
Papa John's?
I have my own pizza oven here.
Papa John's.
No, I make my own pizza.
Is it Pizza Hut?
No, I make my own pizza. I
Oh,
have
you
a
make your own
oven.
pizza? Okay, good. All right, great.
Okay, so just to show you how screwed up you people are and all these comments they're making. Okay, I live in California. My name's Joe. I'm not going to give you my last name. Okay,
They have it already, Joe. It's too late, dude.
I have over 50 employees. Okay, I have 4 homes here in California. I have millions of dollars worth of equipment. Okay, ask me how far I went in school.
I don't think we have to.
I don't think you do. That goes to show you, don't judge a book by the fucking cover. You know what I mean?
Unless you don't read the book at all, ever.
You don't need to read the book because
Don't
the
read.
books are full of shit.
Joe's parting words is don't read and just be born in a more favorable tax bracket.
Nobody fucking gave me a fucking thing. Let me tell you one more thing. I voted for Bill Clinton twice. I'm 60 years old. I voted for Clinton twice and Obama once. Okay? So tell me I'm MAGA. Tell me how I'm MAGA.
Are you MAGA?
And you know, when Bill Clinton was
Wait, hold
going
on.
through all
What
that
is that?
shit.
What does that have to do with this?
Well, I'm just saying.
How you voted before? How does that make you not part of the fucking? Are you gonna vote
How
for
I
Trump?
voted before.
Are you gonna vote for
I
Trump?
didn't care one bit about what Bill
Are you gonna
Clinton-
vote for Trump?
Huh?
Are you?
Am I voting for Trump? Of course I am, because it's all about money. It's all about money.
I know, dude.
Money makes the world go round.
I know. It doesn't matter
Okay.
about anybody else or what everybody else is doing. It's just about you and your.
What you can do for Joe. That's it, exactly. And it's what he can do for a million other people, okay? And just let me
What?
tell you this.
What are you talking
In
about?
2020, there was 138 million registered voters, okay? Now give me the vote count.
Wait, how many?
138 million registered voters. Now give me the vote count.
Are you sure?
Get your book out.
You do math in a book? I guess you do because you didn't finish math.
Well,
school.
get your calculator out. Now count the votes.
Count with a calculator?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Was it 138 million?
How many registered voters were there in 2020?
168 million.
168 million. You think? Is that the new count? or the old count?
No, that's how many registered voters there were.
Let's see. No, wrong. 138 registered voters. Now do the math.
Where are you reading it, Joe?
I don't read. Remember? I don't know how to read.
All right. So who's telling you that that's how many registered voters there were, Joe?
I looked it up
Well,
in a book.
book? Which book?
You know, you can be as however you want to be, okay?
There was
Your
168 million registered voters. How many people voted, Joe?
There was 138 million registered voters,
Wrong.
okay?
Wrong. 168,300,000 votes. Or voters, sorry, registered.
Wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 161.8 million voters. Next thing, hey,
That is fundamentally why this concept of like agree to disagree infuriates me.
And if you're not right, well, shit, we'll just come in and burn all your towns down till we get what we want, and we'll kill all your cops.
Joe, you're 1,000 years old. Do you remember the civil rights movement?
I remember very clearly all that 67, 68, 69, 70, like it was yesterday. Yes, I
You
remember.
were on the side of the cops trying to like beat protesters, right? When they were trying to end segregation, you were like, no, actually, just do this peacefully. And then when the peaceful protests showed up, they would hit them with fire hoses and batons. You remember that? That was the same fucking thing, dum dum.
I remember that.
Protests have been happening in our country forever. Civil rights movement is a perfect example of like civil disobedience turned violent because of police and bootlicking weirdos like you, Joe. And then
With the vice president of the United States promoting it and bailing all these people out of jail. You mean you're talking about BLM, right?
holy shit.
There's a little bit of a difference there, pal. BLM was nothing but a big scam. You know that. I know that. And Red King knows that.
Joe does not represent me. I do represent Joe. Thank you for your time, guys.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks. Yeah. To people like, thanks. Thank you. People like Red King, who's perfectly, reasonable dude, seemingly. Would love to talk to him more. It's a bummer. For whoever sent that gift earlier, that big gift, who I didn't thank. Appreciate you. Thank you. April, fucking shame me in the comments. It's a bummer that people like Joe are on your side. I struggle to think about,
So you think BLM is a legitimate
of the
organization?
equivalent of like, so Joe, when you're like, what's it like to know that you and like white supremacist groups are voting for the same people? What's that feel like? Does that give you pause at all?
What's it like to have a KKK leader, the leader of
I
Congress?
forgot who we were talking to. The leader of Congress? Mitch McConnell.
No, Bird.
Larry Bird?
No, come on. You know, the guy that Biden used to endorse? Come on now. Tell the truth.
I don't know who you're fucking talking about.
Well, then you're not as smart as you think you are you?
I think I'm pretty smart.
And you don't know Bird.
Who are you?
Larry Bird was the man, but he wasn't the leader of the KKK. Come on. Look it up.
You don't know who you're talking about.
I don't?
No. What's his first name?
It's on the tip of my tongue. I forgot
Is
it.
it Robert?
It might be.
You don't know. Okay.
Okay, so I'm lying. I'm lying, right?
No, you're just an idiot. That's all.
Okay, so I'm a lying idiot, right?
No, well, I don't know that you think that you're lying. I just think that you're not smart. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
You
Okay,
didn't know who you were talking about just then.
who's the KKK leader that Joe Biden used to endorse? Come on. You got 10 seconds.
You don't know who it is. Why are you quizzing me on who it is?
It's Bird.
But what's
I'm
his first
sorry,
name?
I don't know his first name.
So what the fuck? How are you going? Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't want to remember a racist man like that.
Okay. Okay, dude. All right. You're doing great, Joe. What kind of
I love the way everybody's trying to analyze me.
what kind
I
of
love
pizza? What kind of pizza are you gonna get, Joe?
I just make straight thin crust cheese pizzas. That's all I make.
Straight in June? You're gonna make straight pizza?
Oh, don't go there, man. Do not go there.
Seems a little pointed.
I'm gonna get violated. Don't go there.
Sounds like you. That might be what you're hoping for.
Hey, just all these people making comments about me. Do they know that I could cash all them out?
Can you send me some money, Joe?
Do you have a Cash App? How
Yeah,
much
sure.
do you need?
It's in my bio.
Okay, I'll send you a couple bucks.
Sick, dude. Make it out to Liberal Cuck Good Trouble.
I'd love to help you out. I'll buy you a fucking pizza, bro.
Sick.
I'll buy you a pizza.
Nice. Looking forward
Yeah.
to it.
Because, I got friends like you. I live in California, man. I have to have friends.
Friends like me, what do you mean?
Just your way of thinking. I mean, I golf with a lot of liberals. I golf with a box of chocolates. I golf with the assistant DA out here. I golf with a judge. I'm not going to say any names. I got a bunch of liberal friends and a bunch of conservative friends, all ends of the spectrum. So, and I just love the comments, man. I love the comments.
Do you?
Yeah. I love the way people, I'm stupid. White chocolates. They're calling me, why do I hate brown people when I'm a fucking brown guy?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a fucking Italian, man.
April, please.
I hate when they
April,
ask.
April,
I
if you
hate
got
when
that,
they ask,
if you,
why
April,
do
if
they
you
put
have that, would you
Italians
please,
in the white category?
if you please, somebody just please, for the love of all that is holy, please just fucking give that to me, so that I can just post it every day, so I can swim around.
How do these people figure Italian is white?
How do you figure that it's not?
It's Latino. Why? Because let's see, my mom looked like she was black. I'm in the sun for 5 minutes and I'm as dark as your backdrop. So how are we white? Please tell me.
Joe,
And no, the world is not oval,
I fucking hate this, dude.
or else it would be called Ovaltine, not
I
Earth.
fucking hate this. I
What?
really do. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. What are some other hot takes you got, Joe?
I don't know. I just want to know why these people think that Italians are white.
Because you're white, dude.
I don't get it.
You're white.
Oh, and one more thing. My dad was here, but my mom came over with her family when she was 4 years old. Okay. But there's only one point you can make of that is that it was legal. They were legal immigrants. And everybody in this United States that's old school are legal immigrants. Am I wrong or am I right? My mom did not break into this country. Okay. She did not cut a barbed wire fence and break into my country,
Your country, which you earned by being born here.
our country.
Our
Tis of
country
thee.
that
Tis
you
of
earned
thee.
by doing nothing, by being born here.
By the grace of God, yes.
Well,
We're
Joe,
all-
I know it's probably too late for you because you're, 1,000 years old and a bigot, and a fucking bigot. But I hope one day you just wake up and realize like how fucking mean and
that I'm fucked up.
and how cruel your viewpoints are towards other people, other humans. You're a religious guy, Joe.
You know what? They tried to send me to Catholic schools, and you know what happened? You know what happened? They had to kick me out, man. They had to kick me out. I went to 4 different Catholic schools, and they weren't bottom of the barrel ones either. But I just didn't I didn't respond well to getting slapped around by old nuns and beaten with a ruler because I didn't get my hair cut.
So from that, you took that sort of cruelty they showed to you, and you said, "I'm going to do this to everyone else for the rest of my life."
I'm actually a pretty nice guy. I'm a pretty nice guy.
Joe, I've talked to you for 25 minutes. I can say definitively that that's not fucking true, dude.
And you're dumber now than you ever were, huh?
No,
It made you dumber.
nope. It doesn't. Thankfully, it's not like contagious, like certain other things. If it was,
Well-
If it was, Joe, I would be the dumbest fucking human being on the face of the planet. Talking.
You're
to you
not
guys.
the only one that says I'm fucked up. And
I didn't say
have
you're
to-
fucked up. I didn't say you're fucked up. I said you were mean and callous in a way that you don't fucking clock, that you don't get, and it sucks. And I wish that someday. I feel like it's a little too late for you, Joe, but I wish one day you wake up and be like, "Oh, I'm being a fucking asshole to everybody. Maybe I should."
No,
stop
I
doing
know
that."
I am. I know that, but that's the way I was raised.
You. Oh, okay. So you just decide to keep doing it then, despite.
Well, when you're, how old are you in 7th grade? What, 13 or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, when you're that age and you're sent around all over town and made
How old
to
are you now,
work
Joe?
for every contractor in the city, and they treat you like absolute shit, it kind of rubs off on you.
How old are you now, Joe?
61.
So 50 years ago, something happened to you, and since then you've just been like, "Fuck it."
Well, I've been working almost every day of my life since I was 11, 12 years old. Yeah. And it wasn't,
That doesn't answer my fucking question.
no, no, it's like instilled in me. That's, how do you fix that?
They have ways of fixing it, Joe.
I could make a psychiatrist literally start crying and probably leave the room.
You're gonna make me start crying and leave the room here too. But you should definitely go see a fucking. You should go see somebody about it instead of
Oh, they would not, no way be able to help.
instead of putting this on fucking me at 8:00 in the goddamn evening. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sorry, but you kind of brought it out of me.
I
You're a
tried
good
to.
therapist.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyway, well, I'm late for my pizza oven, and keep up the good fight, bro. And I'm going to send you that money for a large pizza.
Well, if you're, I'll wait. I'll hold my breath.